ripped on the ground to first. Albrecht ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, guys, I think this team just strikes out way too much. They're in the top 1/3 of the league. You got to stay aggressive at the plate, but you also need to shift their focus to making contact and being more productive in 2-strike counts.
Andres Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here this past week or so.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact out of him in this one. You don't see guys with numbers like that every day.
Marco Quintero gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Jesse Pitts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Jesse Pitts.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And this time of year is really starting to catch up with these guys now. They've been fairly lifeless here in these past few games. Bullpen's tired, starters are tired. Heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Jeremy Pitts will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. He's out.
Oh, love it. And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay for getting that out at first. Well done.
John Pitts comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
One out and a runner on second base. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blanco coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, Matty, this team grounds into a ton of double plays. They've got to stop taking themselves out of potential big innings.
Sammy Pitts comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Fernando Tejada will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. High pop-up. Albrecht is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Standing in now, Enrique Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two.
Count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Stepping in now, John Cabral, as he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. Albrecht is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Sean Albrecht will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far.
Sean Albrecht.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Jeff Pitts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Chuck Shipman will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Chuck Shipman.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And the count will be full. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number two. Alan Wayne will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
And that's low, ball four.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Ron Lair will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Runner back safely. Here's the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jesse Pitts will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard swing.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Diego Ibar will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Ramon Blanco will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Willie Cardenas will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Pitts on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Into the box now, Luis Jimenez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's the 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Jeremy Pitts digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. And you're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready on 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Cardenas is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
At the plate, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Blanco ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these guys have one home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And that misses 2-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit down the third base line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman
Sean Albrecht is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Andres Ramirez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Hits going back to the track. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, designated hitter Devin
Boy,
O'Rourke.
this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Devin O'Rourke will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hits, moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Fernando Tejada in now.
Fernando
Hopped out in his
Tejada.
first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, hits. And the inning is over. Luis Morales is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts.
Leading off
He
the
went
fourth
deep
inning,
in his first at bat.
shortstop,
We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Chuck Shipman will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cabral racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, Alan Wayne. He drew a walk his first time up.
Wayne.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
In now, Ron Lair, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jesse Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1, here it is. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 4 full. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Enrique Velasquez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Looking a little off here to start the 5th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
John Cabral in now, popped out in his first trip. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Diego Ibar comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and two.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
At the plate, Ramon Blanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A runner on first with two away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hits, has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Jesse Pitts comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Striding into the box, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike, too.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. First and second here with nobody out. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Sammy Pitts will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is in there.
Now batting, first baseman.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Stepping in now, Sean Albrecht. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I think you can kind of see why his ERA is where it is. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And this is fouled straight back. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Chattanooga, number 32.
Chuck Shipman will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here.
Ball.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Ball
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Alan Wayne would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. Willie Cardenas will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Jimenez.
Luis Jimenez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Ramirez.
Andres Ramirez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Biscuits lead it 5-0. Alan Wayne gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Wayne.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To short, hit hard. A quick out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 9, Ron Lair.
Ron Lair steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, left fielder
Jeremy Pitts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And he is in there.
Disappointing for him behind the plate because I think he had a good shot at throwing his man out. But as you can see, this throw just sort of takes off on him, and it goes straight into center field.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Two and one. Men on third with two down. To 2-2 now. Hit high and deep to right center. Blanco ranging back at the track. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Adding on to their lead right here, he'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game now.
Into the box now, John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 6-0. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
O'Rourke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Devin O'Rourke is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Into the box now, Fernando Tejada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
High in the air and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far. And they're on the board at 6-1.
And from the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Enrique Velasquez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
John Cabral is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
In for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Diego Ibar.
Diego Ibar will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hits. He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 6-1. Fred Beatty will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Fred Beatty.
Sammy Pitts stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Into the box, Sean Albrecht.
Sean.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Chuck Shipman waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Chuck Shipman steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Tap foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Velasquez has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Alan Wayne will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Left side. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is Ramon Blanco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Willie Gardenia.
The pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Luis Jimenez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And Montgomery's out in front here, 7-1. Ron Lair digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now. Jesse Pitts waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Blanco is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Jeremy Pitts tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. One and two, here it comes. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. John Pitts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Biscuits lead it 7-1. Andres Ramirez will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pitts sprinting after it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Devin O'Rourke is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Fernando Tejada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Pitts is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great